healing. Today, I will be talking about how to start your own natural healing business. Now, you might think, well, this is not for me, natural healing business. But please consider this. I don't want you to miss something that maybe a few years later you would say, boy, I wish I started my own natural healing business. First, it's not what you expect. Before I get into that, first let me mention about the economy out there. Worldwide, the economy is really in the dumps. I mean, really bad. This should be called the Great Depression II, just like you had World War I, World War II. You had the Great Depression in the 1930s, the Great Depression II. Not to be so negative, but there's opportunity for you out there. You might not see it because of your current situation, your current job. You might be out of a job right now. You might be in a job that you hate. You might be in a job where you like it, but then the boss is terrible. Or certain work that you have to do. But imagine having your own business, working your own hours at your own location, without inventory, without a boss, without having to spend thousands of dollars for education, without being government approved or being approved by a medical establishment. And I say, well, how can all this be possible if you're in the healing industry, the healthcare industry? Well, quite simply, it's because we're dealing with information. We are not giving operations, putting them in a situation where it's dangerous for their life. We're not telling them to take this medication. We're not prescribing and diagnosing anything. It's all natural healing. Oh, wait, if you hold on just a second here, I'm going to close this curtain. So cut down the light coming from the window here. Okay, so see if this is better. There's a little delay here in this video broadcast. There's still light coming in there. Okay, so let me continue here. So imagine all this. There's also a huge demand, no matter what country you're in, that are sick. There are people that are dying, plus those that have injured themselves, that are suffering from pain from injury. So the need is out there. No matter what country you live in, whether it be under the strict EU laws or the strict, laws in America or anywhere else, you will not have any problems from the government or from the medical associations for what you're doing, because we are simply providing information to the people how to get well, and we will be guiding them along. And there's nothing they can do to stop this. Absolutely nothing. But you'll be helping people. Now, this is not for you if you're not for helping people, if you're not a caring type of person. But if you are a caring type of person, if joy comes to your heart seeing someone get well, if a teardrop comes to your eye seeing someone happy and pain-free, if that excites you, then this is for you. And I think most people are like this. So please listen along while I explain more. Okay, so, as I mentioned, you can work wherever you want. For example, where I'm living right now, there's a lot of people from Eastern Europe working in different establishments here. They came here to make more money. Of course, the money they can save is dwindling each and every year because of taxes and whatever. They left their country because they can't afford stay in their country, no jobs. Here, at least they can get something. But imagine, if you will, no matter what country you came from or where you're working now, if you got the same pay as medical doctors or other health practitioners in your country, would you be able? I'm sure you would. Or even if it's half that pay, it's probably a lot more than having a blue collar job in your own country. And not only that, because it's in the healthcare business, you will always have customers. So it's not something whereas, well, I got to find customers, blah, 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 they don't have the money. Even when times are tough, if people are suffering, whether it be from diabetes, cancer, frozen shoulder, whatever, they will pay to have the problem remedies. Okay, they will pay for the information. Those that are covered by insurance, like national health insurance, if you're from the UK, true, national health insurance will not cover this, but people don't care as long as they get results. Why go to a doctor and you don't have to pay anything because you're covered by insurance when you're not being helped? Not only that, it gets worse and worse. And as you know, when people take medication, there's normally side effects. So next time they visit the clinic, you know, they tell them about another health condition they have, so then they're given for some other medication, which will have their own side effects. So, excuse me, get my natural tea right here. What you will be dealing with will be energy healing. Now, I'm not talking about some sort of electronic device where you hook the client up to and does a reading or whatever. No, energy therapy is an umbrella name for different healing modalities, whereas you use your hands in some way or tapping on part of the body like this right here, the meridian parts of the body. This is considered energy therapy. Now there are different kinds, each good in their own specific area. There's a lot of overlapping. But the good news for you is that this can be learned over the internet. If you write to info@naturalhealing1, that's the number 1.com, you'll get more information. And if you have any questions, your questions will be answered. So this is a correspondence course that you take over the internet. This material will be sent to you. You study it. We have a chat on Google Hangouts. And with Google Hangouts, it'll just be you and maximum maybe 5 other people. A small group as your individual questions can be answered. Then finally, you'll be sent a test in which you complete it, and you'll be given a professional diploma. Once you learn this, which is very simple, you can learn in a matter of 2 days of a particular kind of energy therapy, you'll be ready to help others. We do offer other energy therapies here. Now, of course, you can't really show a disease on a picture. Before and after, like for example, when the bones are out of alignment. Take a look at this. Imagine, if you will, okay, these are two different clients right here. And the person on your, let's see, left here, see after. This is the before, this is the after here. Or scoliosis. In 1 hour, look how that spine improved. Another one, hour and 15 minutes, before and after. Now, what would a person pay for that? You can name your own price. Even if they have to come back for another session or two, the results are much, much better and faster and natural than seeing a medical doctor, an osteopath, a chiropractor. Involved, no pain, the bones slightly shift. Well, if you take the quantum touch course, this is what you learn how to do. Here's another person, Rachel. She developed as an adult MS, multiple sclerosis. And you see how her knees bend in up here. This is a correction done by a student who is taking the first level, the first session class, running energy into her legs, how they improved. And Rachel's over the moon. She was so joyous to see her legs straighten up again. Now, of course, needs another session or two. Imagine massive improvement. Now, with other energy healing modalities, you learn to take care of a person's emotional problems. For example, if they have a fear of anything, or a phobia, or have claustrophobia, or have a fear of mice. Take care of that in one session very easily. Someone has post-traumatic stress syndrome. A lot of soldiers coming back from the war, or was in a war many years ago, even in the Vietnam War, still have this. There are thousands and thousands of ex-soldiers that have this one condition. That's not counting all the other conditions. There is anxiety, depression, you name it. Low self-worth, low self-esteem. Energy therapy can take care of that. It would be a different course, but it would take care of that. So if you are really down out, you have little money, your job future is low, you might not be in too good of a health yourself. You might be like my age. Who's going to hire you? Even if you're in good health. They like the young people, or they like the young female to work as a waitress in a restaurant, something like that. Even though you're willing to work, they can't hire you. They don't want to hire you, put it that way. So what do? What are your options? You might be young and healthy. You might have a job already. But how much do they pay you just getting by? Is it a dead-end job? Can you support a family on that? Do you make enough to send money back to help your mother and father who might need the money? We know times are tough out there, but the opportunity is out there also. Think about this. If you saw the film when Red Butler was sitting in a Confederate prison, and Scarlett O'Hara came in, and he's sitting on his bunk bed, and he looked up. It's like this. You know, Scarlett, there's people that make money when a civilization is being built, and there's people that make money when it's destroyed. So, unfortunately, there are a lot of people that have made hundreds of millions of dollars off of people that are sick and dying. But you can make money off of getting them healthy, and so that they don't die, at least not die at a premature age or die of something that can be avoided. Of course, we all die naturally. So the opportunity is out there. We need more practitioners. That's why I appeal to you to become a practitioner. Everyone is in what you would call toxic overload. All these chemicals coming into their bodies, whether it be through the processed foods, whether it be through the environment, or what's in the air, or what's in the water, and then the drugs that they're taking, the doctor prescribed drugs, and then just simply eating the wrong kinds of food, that their body is being overloaded and their immune system is being weakened. With energy therapy, this can be taken care of. The opportunity is great. Now you say, well, how am I going to do this business? Okay, I take your course. Great. I finish it up in 1 week. I get my diploma. I'm certified in to help people. Good. So where do I start from there? Okay. Well, the great news is, like most businesses where you need inventory, you will not need inventory. Your inventory is your services. With your hands, with your words. It's how you take care of people. So where can you work? You can work out of your home. You can go to a client's home. You go to their office if they work in an office. If you already have an office or a shop of some type, use that. Basically, as Richard Gordon said, my office is wherever there's a floor. And you know, no matter where I walk or go, there's always a floor beneath me. And it's true. You could do this in the parking lot, meeting a friend, and they have a pain backache problem. No, but really, you could do this out of your home. Now, just think of this. Again, most businesses, they have to advertise in newspapers, TV, radio, okay, now in internet, but all this costs money. And then a lot of people do not believe in advertisements. I mean, the consumer, because it's by the company that put it up there. Naturally, they're going to be prejudiced against their own. They're not going to say any faults about their products or their service because it's their own advertisements. But you will have people advertising for you. When a person gets well, for example, someone had frozen shoulder for 3 years, they can't move it, and their friends know that they can't move it, and their family knows that they can't move it. They can only reach their arm up, say, this level here. And then they come and see their friends, and they see that they can go like this. No problem. No, they can go like this. Guess what? They're going to be telling their friends. They're going to be telling their family. Oh, for your pain, for your backache, oh, go and see Joe Smith, EFT. Great work, great service. And results are outstanding. Or they might have some pain as a result of a disease condition. Again, it doesn't matter whether they're a disease, help can be had, and then they get results. These are the ads that people listen to when it's word of mouth from a good friend or family member, or their brother or their mother, or someone like that. And they have a problem, they're going to go. And then if they don't have a problem, they'll remember you. And when they do have a pain, they give you a call up and say, hello, yes, I need some help. Terrible back pain. So your only cost really is literature. Print up your own on your computer. The handout. Business cards. You give them printed front and back. And that's it. That's it. You work the hours you want. More money than what you're currently making now. You could charge the same price as chiropractors or medical doctors in your own country. You charge half the price, help people quicker with positive results, and make much more money than what you're doing right now. So now is your opportunity. You will be surprised how inexpensive it is to take an energy therapy course. When you write to me at info@naturalhealing1.com, that's all one word, NATURAL, and HEALING, and the number 1.com, and then you get more information and you'll be on your way to starting your own career. If you have any questions, again, send them along with me. You pay to PayPal. I will send you a PayPal button to your email address. Pay that way. The literature will be sent to you. You study it. We make plans to talk on Google Hangouts. And then you'll be to other videos where you can learn more, download the video or audio file, and use that for your study. Then you'll be sent a test. Take it at your own leisure. Send it back. It's graded by me. And then in another week, the diploma will be sent to you. It's that simple. And like I said, the need out there is huge. People will be willing to pay basically any price you set. So they are over their illness, or so they're pain-free. And it's a great satisfaction for seeing people get well. And of course, they too, feeling better. The opportunity is now. Now's your chance. It's up to you. So info@naturalhealing1.com. Write to me, Richard, and I'll see you on the other side. Have a great day and a healthy life. Bye-bye.